on the camera. Hey guys, I'm putting together a video for Google Classroom, kind of like a tutorial, because I feel like it's something we've thrown at you guys. You've been doing it for a while now, but maybe have not had some like really guided, like, this is how you get to where you want to be. Alma's gonna be here with us. She's getting a little tired, so she'll probably fall asleep during this, but let's just get started. So I have created, well, I didn't create it, but our tech guy Hunter created a pretend student. We'll call the student TC, as you can see up here. So TC has been added to these 4 classes of mine. And I am logged in as this student. So this is what it looks like when you get onto Google Classroom. So let's get here another way. So this is TC's email. So let's say you're in your email and you're like, okay, I got all these emails. I want to go to Google Classroom. The easiest way to get there is to go to this right here. This is called your waffle. It's 9 little dots. We call it a waffle. If you click on that, that shows you all the Google related apps that you may or may not want to do. From here, you can go to Classroom. So you can just get there that way. So I'm going to close this other tab. Maybe. Okay, so I am here in Google Classroom, and I want to start by going to the top left corner. So these 3 bars here can get you to different places. So right now we're just on classes, and when you go to classes, it shows you all of these classes. You can click on a class and get into the classroom. You can go back to classes. You can click on this icon. This is like supposed to be a picture of you. So this will show you all your work that you've done for this class or haven't done. So it shows me that I am missing this assignment. I got a 10 out of 10 on this assignment. I turned this one in, but it hasn't been graded yet, and so on and so forth. Oh, bless you, baby. Bless you. So let's go back to 3 lines and go back to our classes. All right, this icon here is going to take you to your drive. So if I click on that, it takes me to my Google Drive, and I can see my folder for that class. So if you look at the top here, I am in my health class, and these are all the documents I have in that class. I can back it up a step, and these are all the classes that I've been enrolled in. And then I can even back it up more to my drive. So if I'm back in my drive, you see this folder Classroom here. So this is like the start of your drive. You click in Classroom, double click, and then it gives you all of your classes. So we were in health, so let me see, health, and these are my files that I have in health. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're trying to organize organize your classes. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is back to this 3 bars, and we're going to look at the calendar. So the calendar is kind of interesting. It shows you assignments that are due. So for today, you have an assignment reviewing children's books that's due, you have a homeschool cooking lab that's due, and another homeschool cooking lab. So that's so you know what you got to turn in. Oh, you okay? That's so you know what you got to turn in. You can click on all classes here and just go, if you're like, oh, what do I have to do in health? And click on that. And it shows you that yesterday you had an assignment due, right? And so on and so forth. So back to all classes. All right, so we're going to go back to the 3 bars. We've done classes, we've done calendar. Let's go to due. With your to do, this shows you, it shows you all classes, right, and what's missing. It goes from oldest to newest, so all of this stuff is missing. You've had a lot of assignments. These are for all your classes. So today, right, this is the same thing we saw on our calendar. So Google Classroom really just gives you a lot of different ways to get to and see the same things. If I want to, again, change it so all I'm looking at is my health class, then it just shows me the assignments for that class. These are all the ones I'm missing, and the day that they're due is on here. If I want to check on the assignment, I can just click on it, and it'll take me right to it. And then when I'm here, I can open whatever resources the teacher left for me. I can add or create. Don't mark it as done unless it's your teacher tells you to do that. Because sometimes if we have a group project, one person will turn it in and then everybody else marks it as done. But don't just do that and not turn in anything. That's not the right way to do it. All right, so if you want to see what you've finished, you can click on Done. And these are organized by the due dates. So this is most recent to the oldest. It shows me the grade that I got. This one hasn't been graded yet, and the grade that I got on this one. Okay, that makes sense. So let's go. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, let's go back to health. And so I hope this is helping you. I hope this makes sense. I'm going to go through into a classroom and then we're going to talk about what you can do just on that class. If you have any questions at any point, just pause the video, maybe rewatch it, and then shoot me an email if you don't understand something. Okay, so we're in health right here. Let's start here. So this box here tells you what work is to be done. It says, woohoo, no work due soon, because I haven't assigned your next assignment yet in this class. If you want, you can click on View All, and that's, again, taking you to your assignments, right? So it shows me all of the things that I need to do for this class. And you can filter things. You can see what's been assigned, what's been returned with a grade, that should be all those 2 assignments, and what's missing, right? So this is a way for you to keep organized. Like, oh, okay, this is all my missing work. I need to get this stuff in, right? And you can click on it, and it'll take you to the assignment, okay? If you want to see the whole assignment, click on View Details. All right, so we're going to go back. And we're going to get back into our class again. Okay, so we're in the class. In the stream. The stream is for my classes. I just put announcements on here. So you're not going to see any of your assignments in the stream because I feel like it gets a little too cluttered that way. So you can just see the last thing that I posted on here. If you go to classwork, this is where you're going to see all of your assignments. So from here on out, I'm going to arrange our topics by date. So this is this week and next week. So far, you don't have any assignments in this class. I just put like a message here. This is materials, so you can click on it. It says you're finishing the project that was assigned last week. You can get rid of the other topics by just clicking on a topic if you want. Yoga, this one has a lot in it, so you can see. You'll notice that in some of these, let's see if I can find one where somebody's posted a comment. Here, I posted a comment on here. You can post comments on here, just like you can on the stream. If you want to post a comment on here, you're more than welcome to. All right, so classwork. From here, you can get to almost everything in Google Classroom. Let's take a look at that. All right, so again, view your work. This little picture is supposed to be you, right? So here I can see all the work that I've done or haven't done. I can see the scores that I've got. Let's go back. So Google Calendar, this is similar to what we saw before. It's just but this is gonna pull up your actual Google Calendar, so there might be other things on here. TC hasn't put anything on its calendar yet, so it just shows the assignments and when they're due. Let's go back, and then your class drive folder like we looked at before. Just shows you for this class. Remember, always look at the top here so you can see what folder you're in. We're in health class. Right, so I'm going to close that window, Command W, and Control Tab. I'm going to close that, Command W. And since I have 2 drives open, I'm going to close one of those, Command W. All right, and then to go back, so you notice how I'm on this tab, but I want to go back to this tab without using my mouse. I can click Control Shift Tab, and it just takes me back a tab. Yeah. Okay, so, and then this last one here, people, you don't really need to worry about that, but in case you're curious, you can see who's signed on as a teacher to this class. Mr. Kamlick signed on just so you can see what we're doing, and you can see all the students. You can email people if you want. If you don't know somebody's email, it is right here, so that's another option for you. Let me just double check my notes and make sure that I covered everything. I think I did. So again, you've got your waffle. You can get to all of these places from here. This is something I'll show you. If I click on Gmail, it's going to take me out of Google Classroom and put me into Gmail. But if I want to open Gmail in another tab, I can hold down Command and click on it, and then you'll see at the top here that it's opened a new tab for me. And then Control Tab takes me to that tab. So let's talk about your email for a second. You're going to get emails from your classes. And I would say don't ignore these because it's an easy way to keep yourself organized. You can see here, if I click on this one, Mrs. DePrado graded it. It shows you your grade. I can open it and look at it if I want, but I don't need to, so I'll just archive it. And I know that I've got that email if I need to reference it later. So this is due tomorrow, so I'm going to open this. This is Homeschool Cooking Lab. It doesn't tell you, this is interesting, it doesn't tell you which class this is for, so for me, I would open it and be like, okay, this is due, let me see what this is. So it's taking me to Google Classroom, it's taking me right to the assignment. From here, I can see, oh, interesting. So it's logged in as me here, I'm no longer TC. I think because I am my personal email is the main one. All right, let's not worry about email right now. I think I'll have to make another video just for that. So we're gonna wrap this up. Alma says bye, she's getting tired. So that's Google Drive. If you have any questions, just ask me, and I'll make another one of these for email because there's a lot that we can go through with that. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and see you later. How do I stop this? No? No? I know, I don't know how. Pause. Does that work?